Hello, beautiful people. Jean Andre here, and today I'm going to give a quick review on the Thrive Content Builder plugin. All right, the Thrive Content Builder plugin is a product that is produced by the Thrive Themes company. It is an amazing product that I purchased a few months ago. Finally getting around to doing a review on it, and I just wanted to do this video to talk about some of the amazing things that you can do with this plugin. Okay, all right, so the Thrive theme, like I said, Thrive Themes is a company and they have several products. Okay, if you come to their homepage, you'll see that they have the actual Thrive themes, which is a range of themes. They have Thrive leads, where you can build lead boxes and opt-in forms so people can sign up for stuff on your blog. They have the content builder, that's what I'm doing the review on. They have the landing pages, clever widgets, headline optimizer. They have several products. Okay, the one I'm going to be talking about today is the content builder. That's the one I currently use on my blog. And the one thing about the content builder is that when you purchase this plugin, it is a two-in-one plugin. It's both the content builder and the landing pages that you get once you pay for the product. Okay, currently it costs $67 for a single site license, and if you want to use it on several other sites that you own personally, then that's $97. And then if you want more flexibility, you can go ahead and pay the $49 per month. But basically, when you purchase this plugin, you're going to get a zip file. They're going to prompt you, Thrive Themes is going to prompt you to register with them, and so you're going to have a back end, and then you're going to download that zip file onto your computer, and then you're going to go into your WordPress dashboard. Okay, so this is your WordPress dashboard. You're going to go into plugins, you're going to go into add new, and then from there it's easy going. You go into add. Once you go into add new, you're going to have let's do that. Let's go to plugins, let's go to add new and open that in a different link. Okay, and essentially you're just going to upload that file. Okay, we're going to upload that file into WordPress, and then once you do that, it's going to be, you activate it and then you have it. All right, and so what I'm going to show you today is how to build a landing page using the Thrive Content Builder. Okay, and I'll show you an example of something that I built. This is actually an example of a landing page that I built recently for a freebie on my website. Okay, and as you can see, I have the heading, I have some text, a picture of me, and you scroll down, I have more text, and then finally I have the sign up form at the bottom here. You can't see it all the way, but yes, I have that sign up form right there, and then there's a sign up button. Okay, all right, and so I'm going to show you how you can also do the same thing. All right, so what you want to do if you want to create a landing page using the Thrive Content Builder and landing page plugin is that you're going to go create a new page. Okay, so you're going to go to pages and add new. I have this page already set up that we're going to use for our tutorial. And then what you want to do is go ahead and click edit with Thrive Content Builder. The one thing that I will say about the Thrive Content Builder that honestly Thrive Themes has been working on is that sometimes it doesn't quite play nicely with other plugins in WordPress, right? So if you are somebody that has a lot of plugins, I think I have about 22 plugins, but I know there's some people that have way more than that, and sometimes Thrive Themes will not play very nicely with the plugins on your site. And so sometimes you'll have that, you know, when you saw that little page load up, sometimes you have that. In the beginning, I used to have that just loading and loading and loading, and it would not even come to like a page where I could edit. And that was partially because of the plugins that I had on my site. And so there were instances where I did have to go back in and deactivate, not uninstall, but deactivate several plugins so that I could work with Thrive Themes. And then after I worked with Thrive Themes, I would go back and reactivate them. It didn't have an adverse effect on my site. And so if you really do want to purchase Thrive Themes, don't let that be a discouragement to you. just know that you could potentially run into that issue. Okay, all right. And I didn't know that. It caused me a lot of frustration, and then I just found out that, well, I guess it's not playing nicely with a lot of plugins, and I just went in and deactivated plugins, and then that solved the problem. All right, so you can do two things with the content builder. Okay, the number one thing you can do with the content builder is actually to just create content, and so you can drag and drop elements from there. Okay, from the side right here. So if it's a button you want to do, okay, it says add cart, you can have that button. If there's an icon you want to put up, you can add an icon, credit card icons, whatever, custom HTML. All you need to do is just drag it and then edit it. Okay, just drag it and edit it, save it, and it's done. Okay, so that's pretty simple, and you'll find all the elements here. And if you just scroll down this side over here, you'll see that there's so many elements that you could be adding, so many things. And the nice thing about this is that unlike the native WordPress editor, where you create everything within the editor and then you're gonna have to click on a preview to preview the content you've created, you actually see what you're doing as you go with the Thrive Content Builder. So as you drag stuff, as you drag images, as you write text, it's right on the page. It's looking like how it would look like if you know people were viewing this content on your page. Do you see what I mean? And so it makes it really simple to do that. All right, the second thing you can do with the Thrive Content Builder is to build landing pages, and this is one of the features that I personally absolutely love about the plugin. Okay, so to create a landing page within the Thrive Content Builder, what you need to do is go right here where it says Thrive Landing Pages. You're going to go to click on that and then choose a landing page. All right, so once that comes up, you're going to see that there are several options to choose from. There are default landing pages, custom landing pages that you can build yourself, and then there are other templates that are in the cloud that are not necessarily in the plugin that you can download. So you have these defaults that are already loaded in the plugin. Amazing. And then you have, you know, other options, more options in the cloud that you can also download. Okay, all right, so let's go to default landing pages, and then let us build a landing page for a webinar sign up. Okay, so we're going to click right here. If you look here, there's several choices. You can have a lead generation page, a one-step generation page, a sales page, whatever it is that you want. There is a landing page for it, a coming soon page, all that. All right, so let's do one for a webinar. Let's click on that, and then it's going to pick up the templates that are specially designed for webinars. Now, if you're savvy with HTML and design and you don't want to use any one of these templates, that's fine. You can go ahead and start. If we unclick this, you'll see that the blank page option comes up. You have an option of creating your own page as well. Okay, so don't think that you are confined to just these. It's just that these templates have been tried and tested and found to convert better, but if you have better design in mind, why not? Okay, so let's do webinar. We're going to use one of these templates, and we can use this webinar. Let's see, let's find one that you like. Well, how about we try we try the template cloud. Okay, we don't have any in the template cloud, but if we go back, we can choose this and we can just load that landing page. And then once we do that, it's going to load up on the page and we can edit it and play with it whichever way we want. Okay, all right, and so it's loaded up, and so as you can see, any element that you click on is editable. Okay, so once you click on this comes up and you can edit that. You can edit it right within the box. So for this text, if you wanted to write join us for a webinar, you can write that. Okay, and you can put whatever information you want there. Now, as you can see, when you click on that element, there is a box that opens up. There's a dialog box that opens up that allows you to change different aspects of this particular element. So you can change, you know, whether you want this bold, or you want this italicized, or you want this underlined, or you want this crossed out, whatever you want, you can go ahead. You want this in the middle, you want this that way, you want this way, you want it whichever way you want it, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, and so you're allowed to play with the elements with the box that comes up. When you're done working on that element, you just click on the next one, or you click outside that box, and you're good to go. All right, so with this video right here, for instance, this is a video that was already loaded up by Thrive Themes. Okay, and so if you wanted to change this, you could go ahead and put whatever, you know, you already want to make sure that you have a video URL. You're going to put that URL there. Obviously, this is a YouTube URL. You can also do this with Vimeo. You can do this with Wistia. You can do this with, I believe, Vidla. So as long as you have a video URL, you can go ahead and put that URL right here, and that video is going to load up in the page. And as you can see, so you have that YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, self-hosted. Okay, so you have that. So you can do it with Vidla, I take that back, but you can do it with YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, and if it's a self-hosted one, you can do that. So you want to choose the option that is most appropriate for you. All right, we're done working on that element. We're going to close that. All right, and then we can edit just about anything here. All right, okay. So now, how about we go ahead and build a really simple landing page that, let's say, we're going to use in a course. We're going to use this landing page to deliver a course video, okay? All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and change this text right here. So like I showed you, you can go and change, you just click on the box and then you just start typing. Okay. Wait, let's delete that. All right. Why you need to start, oh, I can't type, start using Pinterest for your blog, you know, or something catchy. And then once you're done, we're going to click out of that. And once we click out of that, and like I said, you can pretty much do whatever you want with the text right here. And so if I wanted this, for instance, to be in my blog's colors, I could go here and I could change the text color by just clicking text color and putting the hex code of my blog's colors, for instance, in there, and then that would change. And so typically I do like this text, this color right here. Okay, and then it's going to change it. We can make that a little bit 5/8. Okay, make that a little bit orange, and then we click that. Okay, and then that's done. All right, and so you can play around with the different elements over here as well. All right, if we wanted to change the font size to, let's say, 60, so that's huge, you can do that as well. Okay. All right, let's change that again. Obviously, for some reason, it didn't change. Okay. Just leave it like that. Okay. All right, so that's done, and then we're going to go and click on the next element we want to switch around. All right, so I want to put a YouTube video link here that a YouTube video I created on Pinterest which is about a year ago, and so I'm going to go to that video. That's the video right here. I'm going to grab this link right here, or you could even grab the URL from the browser up there. All right, but I'm just going to grab this link right here. I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to delete this link over here and put in my link, and then I'm going to hit enter. And then a preview of my video comes up. How cool is that? And the wonderful thing about this video thing over here is that there are styles. So if you go to the box right there, you can have a white frame, you can have a dark frame. One of them that I really like is the gray monitor. Right, see that? See how cool that is? It's actually a computer. You can have it on a tablet. So it's like you could do all this stuff, right? A black monitor. So it looks like you're watching it on a Mac, but I love the green monitor, so I'm going to keep it on the green monitor. Okay, and then once that's done, I'm going to scroll down, And if I don't like this right here, I'm just going to click on this element here. I don't like that. I don't want that there. So I'm just going to go, just hover or kind of hover over it. Okay, don't quite click, but if you hover, you can click that X and then take it out. Okay, I don't like this over here. All right. I don't like this whole thing here, but what I could do is, all right, I'm trying to do this so you guys can see this. What I could do, but makes it too small. Okay, so let's make that a little bigger. What I could do is drag a text box. So if I go over here, if you go to your elements on the side right here, you could go and drag a content box. So content box. All right, and it's a little bit out of my frame because I'm filming this with an HD, so you might not see it, but if once I save it, you will. And we can just drag that and put that right here. All right, and so there we go. All right, and then we will just go ahead and edit that text. So we'll say that this video is cool. Of course, we're not going to write this for a real one, but you know, you get the point. And then once I type that up, there is this element also over here that I don't want, and so I'm going to click out of that, and so I have that. So once you have, see, and this is really simple, so you can just write a little bit of a description about the video right here, you know, why they're getting this and so on and so forth, and then you save the changes. And once you save the changes, it'll tell you all changes are saved. We can preview our page. And there we go. That's the preview for our page. How cool is that? See that? And then let's play our video. And our video shows up. And that's me speaking. And so that is how simply you can really set up a page using the Thrive Content Builder. Super simple. Just remember that if you have a lot of plugins installed in your WordPress backend and you seem to be having some kind of trouble with Thrive Content Builder, it could be that it's conflicting with some of your plugins, and sometimes you may just have to deactivate and work on it, and then when you're done, reactivate the plugins. That is the only thing I have to say. I will say that Thrive Themes knows this problem, and they have been working on it to rectify it, and I've seen a lot of improvement since I started using the plugin. But this is how simply you could build a landing page for just about anything you want to do using the Thrive Content Builder and landing page plugin.